How do wrestling gimmicks blur the line between heel and face? Imagine watching a wrestling match where you're not quite sure if you should cheer or boo. That's exactly what clever gimmicks do in wrestling today. They make it hard to tell who's good and who's bad. In WWE, characters are no longer just pure heroes or villains. Instead, they often have traits that mix both roles, creating a more interesting story. This change reflects how wrestling has evolved over the years. Gimmicks now focus on making characters more layered and relatable. A heel is usually a villain. They cheat, show arrogance, or act cruel to get heat from the crowd. A face is the hero, embodying honesty, fairness, and resilience. But some characters don't fit neatly into either category. These are called tweeners. They act with a mix of good and bad traits, making it tricky to decide if they're a hero or villain. One way gimmicks blur these lines is through complex motivations. For example, a heel might be fighting for family honor or personal pride. Fans might sympathize with their reasons, even if they cheat or break rules. Take Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. He's a villain who commands respect and loyalty. Fans might hate his ruthless tactics but also admire his leadership. Sometimes, his character shows qualities of a hero, like strength and protecting his family. This makes fans feel conflicted, which is exactly what WWE wants. Gimmicks also change slowly over time. Wrestlers often start as faces, then turn heel gradually. This slow shift helps fans see different sides of the character. Aleister Black's slow heel turn after attacking allies is a good example. It's not an instant switch but a gradual evolution that keeps fans guessing. Anti-hero characters are another example. They might act selfishly or aggressively but still fight against worse villains or follow their own codes. These types of characters challenge the usual good versus evil idea. They make the audience think differently about who's right or wrong. Storylines and rivalries play a big role too. A wrestler might be a heel in one feud and a face in another, depending on who they're fighting. The New Day, for example, used humor and positivity to become fan favorites, even though their initial gimmicks were more ambiguous. Their character shifts show how flexible gimmicks can be based on the story. Performance and crowd reactions also influence these blurred lines. Some heels are so charismatic that fans cheer them, even if they're supposed to be villains. Conversely, some faces get booed if their gimmick feels forced or unlikable. Roman Reigns was initially a hero, but fans rejected him until he turned heel and adopted a new persona that better fit his character traits. WWE uses these layered gimmicks to keep storylines fresh and unpredictable. Characters with ambiguous roles appeal to a wider audience, especially those who enjoy complex personalities. This approach also helps WWE adapt to changing fan reactions and story needs. So, in the end, gimmicks blur the line between heel and face by making characters more layered, allowing slow changes, embracing anti-hero traits, and shaping their roles through storylines and performance. It's a smart way to keep wrestling exciting and engaging for everyone watching.